You know they like to tell us the truth right in plain sight? Well, here's Michael Jackson, and here's deceased former NFL football player and Hall of Famer Walter Payton. And we'll get back to deceased, but have you ever heard both of them talk?
And to realize that the reason that you made it was because the commitment and the dedication and the hard work that you put into it.
Very soft-spoken, wouldn't you say? Kind of like someone else I know.
Every time I get a platinum album, it's never taken lightly on my behalf. I'm always honored, and it's great thanks, you know.
Boy, and they even kind of resemble each other, at least in Michael's younger years. Let's see what else he has to say.
You know, from time to time, I like to disappear and reemerge with a whole new look. For the last 6 months, I've been building up my body with a combination of weight and aerobic training. I call it my Michael Jackson workout. And just look at the results.
Maybe there's a bit different of a reason why MJ went from looking like that to that. Maybe that's not the same person, and maybe this version of him had different things to do. You know, like go win a Super Bowl with the Chicago Bears. It's an interesting headband he used to always wear. Ruse for kangaroos, right? You sure it isn't for a ruse? Like a clever trick or deceptive tactic intended to mislead someone? Like the nonsense of saying he had some sort of skin disease, yet his nose is completely different, his eyes are completely different, his hair is different, his lips are different, his jaw structure is different. You know who it's not too different from, though? Young Michael Jackson and Walter Payton. Seems to be a pretty excellent fit, if you ask me. Oh, and there's some other things you should look at, like this skin raised marking right here, kind of like right there. And kind of like this scar right above his eye. Do you see that there? Maybe I should get in a better position. Here and here. See those two? But trust me, there's a few more things you're going to want to see. A few more exact things, if I may. Like those two marks right there that seem to line up perfectly with that one and that one. Same spot, same angle, right under the left eye. And then, well, there's another one right down here. Like a scar is right there, kind of like a scar is right there. When I did a video a couple of years ago how Walter faked his death and became Luther Vandross. That's Luther Vandross there. He looks more like Walter Payton to me than Luther Vandross. But you know who he also kind of looks like? Well, Luther looks an awful lot like Eddie Murphy. And you want to see an interesting picture of Walter Payton? Well, that's Walter Payton. And do you see it like I see it? Walter and Eddie Murphy. You know, Eddie Murphy, who played 7 characters in one movie called The Nutty Professor. Again, you think maybe they were trying to tell us something in plain sight here? And where was that scar above MJ's head? Oh, the same spot as Walter's head. Do you want to see who else has an interesting scar there? Right there. I just did a 10-minute video on this, giving many more details, because sometimes when I give too many details, they censor it. When the fun doesn't just stop with Michael and Walter and Luther and Eddie. No, his name is Lionel Richie. Go check out the subs and numbers full video. And if you're on the TT platform, sorry, I don't have a subs anymore because they gave me the old axe. So check me out on FB or ShmooTube or the Gram. And I'm going to leave you with their lovely singing voices. Here's Eddie's.
You hear that record? She's out of my life. Michael, go.
So I've learned that love's not possession. So I've learned that love's not possession.
Entertainment only, though. I don't really think that original Michael left his singing career to go win a Super Bowl with the Chicago Bears, who got sick of playing football and got into music and comedy and then wanted to get back into music. and then get back into music again because he faked his death and now is Bruno Mars. But like I said, entertainment only. I'm a satire account. Go check out the full 10-minute video. It's worth it. Have a lovely day. Oh, and there's an amazing community of open-minded, beautiful souls on the FB and the Gram platforms. They're great. Trust me. Have a good day.